Representative Steve King decided that he would be a lone voice of courage in the House. They had decided that they're going to do this silly thing. Well, look, I don't want to say it's silly. I think it's important to a lot of people. I just don't like votes that don't really mean much, right, in terms of actions that the Congress will be taking. But Congress loves these. They love to declare that, Syracuse is awesome for having the lacrosse champions, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this is a little different category, and maybe I'm being unfair to this resolution. The resolution is to acknowledge that slave labor helped build the construction of the U.S. Capitol. Now, that's a very serious issue. Acknowledging it is, I guess that's definitely a good thing, but it doesn't really get too much done, right? Now, the flip side to that is there is a real component of this bill. They're going to put this in Congress as in the actual building, okay, as a display. So when people come in, they acknowledge the people who actually built the building, and that's very positive, and it's part of history, etc. And I get it. So if it was up for a vote, I would certainly vote for it, right? And there is something solid behind it rather than just, hey, the sense of the Congress and we think slavery was terrible. To which, of course, I say, of course! But Steve King says he doesn't like to vote on frivolous things like this, so it was 399 to 1, and he was a sole vote saying, no, I don't really want to acknowledge this at all, right? Now, I'd give it to him if he voted consistently that way. That, hey, look, if it's a resolution acknowledging something, I got no interest in it. I'm interested in getting real things done. Now, this doesn't quite apply in this case, but I'd still give him a little bit of a buy. But, of course, Representative Steve King has in the past introduced resolutions, quote, recognizing the importance of Christians and the Christian faith. Really, thanks, Representative King. Boy, we weren't clear on that, but luckily, thanks to you, now we know the Christian faith rocks. Can you imagine a more frivolous resolution? Okay, and so does Buddhism, and so does Hinduism. So what? Why did you introduce that? So he introduces that resolution. So when we're acknowledging Christians, that's fantastic. But when we go to acknowledge the people who built the Capitol, he's a little uncomfortable there. Right. And they weren't even going to build anything with his resolution. Here, at least we're building something and saying, hey, a little respect for the people who, spent their lives building this thing against their will, of all things. So, but of course, leave it to a Republican to be like, I'm proud. Hell no, I'm not going to recognize that. If you think that helps you, go in that direction, but I don't think it does. We'll see what the voters of Iowa think a little later.